Well, it is 36 degrees outside, and we're going to try to give this car a wash.
Hopefully nothing freezes, but you never know.
She's filthy just because of snow slash sleet slash rain slash the roads are kind of a mess now. Not that bad, but she's pretty bad. So we're going to give her a quick wash, and then we'll have
more to talk about because apparently they did another over-the-air software update for Model 3 dual motor that aren't the performance ones to give them a sub 4-second 0 to 60, which some are already getting because of the 5% performance boost. But now people are actually, let's get the car wash done and then we'll dive into the details.
So the problem with washing your car in the winter is the water lines are in there, and we have a small garage, and jeez, I gotta get in there and turn the water back on for the front spigot. All right.
All right, I think we're good. Hey, we're in business.
Well, guys, be careful when you wash your car and it's freezing outside because there's quite literally ice on the ground now from the water. Yeah, not advisable to wash your car like when it's super cold outside and the sun's setting and the temperatures are dropping. But it had to be done, guys. I'm hoping to do like a Cars and Coffee on Sunday / toy drive. So more to come on that. But the car's nice and clean. She's looking fresh, looking good, looking slick. I heard someone use that term the other day. It's quite a weird term, slick. Anywho, the car is clean. Very happy about that. It's been a while since I was able to wash it because of the cold weather, but I'm happy about that. And well, there's been some cool updates to maybe 3 models, maybe 2 models were affected with the Model 3, something like that. So let's just jump right to that. I didn't die washing my car, luckily. I did slip on some ice a couple times. It was a little treacherous, but we recovered. We're persevering. We're doing okay. And well, there's a lot of traffic here. It's ridiculous. Sheesh. Whew. We're literally right next to the wall in my garage. That's how tight it is. But we made it. We're successful. We're good to go. Let's throw that window up and let's get unpacked here.
Well, we are all the way up here yet again, but more importantly, Tesla, Christmas came early for people, well, I guess the holidays, so I don't want to offend anybody. Point being, Tesla put out an option, I think it's $2,000, for any dual motor Model 3 that's not the performance version. You can get an acceleration boost for $2,000. So for only $2,000, I think the 0 to 60 is like 4.4 or 4.2. I think it actually came down close to 4, maybe even sub 4 with the 5% performance boost that Tesla did a month or 2 ago. But now with this acceleration boost, I have seen people posting things doing 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, which the Model 3 Model 3 Performance is advertised as 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. My car, Model S P85, only rear-wheel drive, really old, 2014, whatever, supposedly does 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. So 3.5 seconds for a non-performance Tesla is pretty insane. That is faster than tons of performance cars that go for even more than what just an all-wheel drive like long-range Model 3 would cost you. So pretty awesome stuff. This is just a software update over the air. Pay $2,000, they update your software. Now you can go 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Now apparently the quarter mile time is still, I think, in the 12s, so it's a little unfortunate, but whatever. Stoplights, around town driving, peppier, more torque, all that good stuff. It's quite nice. People are loving it, and it's so cool that they're able to just be like, yeah, for an extra $2,000 we can do that. But part of this, I think, is end of the year Q4 revenue boost. If people pay $2,000 for this acceleration boost that they can get, it's just $2,000 in free revenue. It's just a software update that they basically do for these cars. So Tesla can generate free revenue off of that $2,000. People can get quicker cars without having to pony up for a full-fledged Model 3 Performance. So this is pretty nice for them. It's similar to the it's like they also have a Model 3 Performance that's like doesn't have all the bells and whistles. It's like an off menu option. If you call up the sales reps, apparently you can get like a Model 3 Performance that doesn't have like the 20-inch wheels, the performance brakes, the carbon fiber spoiler. It's essentially a long-range all-wheel drive Model 3 with the performance software, meaning like track mode, 3.2 0 to 60, and those kinds of bells and whistles. So it's a little bit cheaper than a regular Model 3 Performance, but there's all different kinds of ways of getting these Teslas faster, and well, the easiest one is a software update apparently. So very cool that they're doing this. And well, if you have a dual motor or just don't want to buy a Model 3 Performance, you can save a couple $1,000s by getting a dual motor, just long range Model 3, and then paying for this acceleration boost. So that's pretty sweet. The crazy thing is that if you have a dual motor Model 3, you're essentially being able to upgrade to almost a Model 3 Performance for $2,000. That's awesome. Okay, fine. You don't have track mode, but still, it's pretty quick. Much quicker than my car, I'll tell you that much. But either way, stock price is going to all-time highs. Today, I think it was still up a little bit. It popped over $400. I think it went up to like $412 at some point. We're very close to Elon's secured funding at $420 a share. So this is pretty sweet. A lot of this is revolving around Model 3 deliveries in China. People are saying that if they can deliver a ton of cars there, they could really see a lot of revenue because they have much higher margins on those cars because they're selling them for more. Granted, they did have to spend money to make that factory, but that's already kind of been baked in over the last couple quarters, so not a big deal. Very curious to see delivery numbers at the end of the quarter. We should see that probably the first week of January, maybe the first full week of January, and then obviously Q4 results coming first week of February, somewhere around there. So should be interesting. Apparently lots of registered Model 3s in China. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening, but that's why the stock's kind of popping to all-time highs. That short squeeze, the EV tax credit maybe a little bit, but I think that was kind of killed quickly, so that's not really it. I think at this point it's kind of a short squeeze. Acceleration boost revenue also could be taken into account. People are excited about this. The stock's doing very well. The company hopefully is doing very well, but only time will tell. Anyways, car's washed. It's nice and clean. I actually got some people coming over for dinner, so we're going to wrap up. But if you guys enjoyed the content, please consider liking and subscribing. And Cars and Coffee Sunday with a toy drive, potentially. More to come. Anyways, thanks for watching.